Hey there, Ramon Newman here, founder, CEO of New Mavericks. Hope you had a fabulous week, and if not, what I'm about to share for you might make it so. And I want to share the number one major cause that disrupts leadership, progress, and achievement. And this is based on my experience, my business partner's experience over the last couple of decades working with a number of top CEOs of big companies, multi-million, multi-billion dollar companies on 4 different continents. And we've come to realize that there is an underlying hidden thing that really causes a leader to be thrown off their path or delayed in progress and achievement. And it's either comes from themselves or from others or both. And what that thing is, I can sum it up in one word. It's called falsehood. And falsehood can express itself in a number of different ways. It could be false assumptions that you have or others have. Could be false egos, it could be false conditionings, it could be false impressions. All these things really kind of corrupt the truthfulness or the ability to unify things, create cohesion and create simplicity. And in fact, they create complexity, which really causes a lot of loss of time, money, energy, ROI, all those things, and unfortunately even your health and reputation. So how do we overcome falsehood? Well, it comes down to another one-word answer, which is purification. And we can purify in 2 different ways. We can purify through feedback from others, from our environment, from people around us, from people below us, people above us, from clients in the marketplace, customers, from vendors. And the best kind of feedback is you get from mentors and coaches who really have your best interests at heart and can really tell you the truth of those blind spots that may be causing this falsehood and not really coming from that most optimal leadership state. So that's one way. That's an outside-in approach. An inside-out approach is to really be able to develop and expand your coherent awareness capacity so that you're more aware of what you're doing to yourself, others in the environment, what others in the environment are doing to you, and being able to calibrate and adapt to the situations and circumstances and have those best thoughts and feelings at the right time in those right moments so that things can flow and you can be superfluid in making things move forward. So that's the major disruptor is falsehood, and then it requires purification through feedback, through expansion of your inner coherent awareness capacity. And this is really the ultimate, is to develop what we call self-developing leaders. Now there's many different types of leadership styles, as you may know. There's being that friendly leader that's able to connect with everybody. It's obviously valuable. There's also that kind of autocratic style where you're just kind of really giving directions without much feedback. There's that Socratic style where we're able to take input from others and then integrate it with our leadership. And then there's the style of being just that example through what you do that people are inspired by, or just simply being that inspiration through what you represent, what you stand for, what you message to the world. People just want to support that. And then there's being the leader who can also help develop other leaders and multiply their leadership skills in other people. But ultimately, we want to get to this point where we're able to develop self-developing leaders, where we give leaders the knowledge, the techniques and technologies that allow them to be self-developing so that they are able to expand their coherent awareness capacity so they're less likely to be disrupted by falsehood and its expressions in terms of false assumptions, false impressions, false conditionings, false egos. So that's my Friday input to you. Hopefully it helps you have an even more fantastic week, and we're here to really help you in any way possible to really protect and enhance your achievement and progress as a leader, and that's what we do as New Mavericks. And any comments below, please share them. I always love feedback. I gotta kind of implement what I preach here, so any feedback from me, I deeply appreciate it. So any comments, feedback, questions, please put them below, and I'll look forward to replying to them.